Hi, my name is Cesar. I'm a PhD student at Instituto Potosino de Investigación Científica y Tecnológica in San Luis Potosí, Mexico. Today I will present you my work. This is the electrochemical energy storage from spent coffee grounds derived carbon. In these years, modern society requires more and more energy. That means that technology must modernize. In addition, this increase in energy consumption also means an increase in the consumption of non-renewable energies, causing a negative environmental impact. Is one that the renewable energies that we have today, we can't control them all the time, so we can depend 100% of them. So it is necessary to implement new energy storage devices capable to storing the intermittent energy. Carbon materials are ideal for this job. So in this work, we have activate spent coffee grounds. We not activate calcination to generate activate carbon and increase with this way the electrochemical performance from these materials. So moving on to methodology, here is the complete scheme. We start by taking the coffee residues and we grind them into a powder. Then we gave it an oxidative calcination at 300 Celsius degrees for an hour, obtaining coal. The next step is to activate this charcoal using potassium hydroxide with a reflux system, giving it such as agitation and 100 Celsius degrees for 20 hours and 4 hours of static rest. Then it is given a single filter and transferred to an oven to receive a heat treatment of 800 Celsius degrees for 1 hour with a constant flow of argon. To later receive a series of washes until reach a neutral pH. Finally, we get the activated carbon. Now moving on the most relevant results, we get a high pore size distribution with the formation of this kind of craters, as we can see in this TEM micrograph. The presence of the peaks D and G in the Raman spectroscopy indicates a good graphitization. This tells us that our materials have a good electrical conductivity. In the FT spectra, we found the potassium anchored in the surface of our materials, previously of the heat treatment. This indicates that we have a good process to forming pores in the material. In the isotherms, we can see the difference between base carbon and the activated carbon, and how the surface area increases after this activation. On the other hand, we see how the electrochemical results change when the material receives an oxidative calcination at 3 at 300 Celsius degrees and when it don't receive it. So when the material receives an oxidative calcination, it increases the electrochemical properties, as we can see in the figure A. And in this case, thanks to the increase in the surface area, we also see an increase in the capacitance delimited by the surfaces, as well as diffusion limit, because functional groups also increase. In summary, the points to highlight are: we raised up to 70-89 meters squares per gram with samples that were impregnated with potassium hydroxide and received an oxidative calcination, obtaining with this way until 205 farads per gram and maintaining a performance up to 140% by weight from the weight of the base material. Concluding with this work, we have that a oxidative calcination at 300 Celsius degrees at room conditions of the spent coffee grounds improved the potassium ion exchange in the potassium hydroxide electrochemical activation step at high molarity, specifically at 6 molar. Thanks to that ion exchange, the surface area increased after the heat treatment, and due to the synthesis path, the number of functional groups was also increased, thus improving the electrochemical performance, both by the formation of electrochemical double layer and the pseudocapacitance. Thank you for seeing this little summary that I made for this work. I invite you to scan this QR code so that you can receive the full article directly in your email.